Hey guys, it's Sam and I'm here to do a book haul with you. These books have been waiting on my shelf for a while and I figured it's probably time to film the haul. I actually just placed another order with Abe Books yesterday, so I was tempted to wait until those all came, but I'm just gonna do these now and then I will do the other set after they come in. The first book I have today is Saga Volume 2. This is by Brian K. Vaughan and the art is by Fiona Staples. I've already read Saga Volume 1 the beginning of this month and then I bought this and I'm trying to space them out. It's not really working. Obviously the fourth volume isn't going to come out for a while, so there's really no point in spacing it out, but I'm just trying to wait. I actually just started this morning, so I'm actually about halfway through right now. These are a really quick read. The main premise, I won't give any spoilers since this is the second one and I haven't even finished it yet, but the main premise of this is that there's a war going on between a planet and a moon in the galaxy, and two people from opposing sides have fallen in love at the start of the first volume. So you're following their story and what's going on, and it's being narrated by a third party. So it kind of reads almost like a movie. It's a lot of fun, but I'll talk more about that, the first volume at least, in my wrap-up for this month. But I also want to do a quick PSA on this. If you are going to buy graphic novels or anything like that, I would really recommend going to a comic book store, your local comic book store, if possible, if you can find one. I live in a pretty small town currently, hopefully not for long, and I always go to my local comic book store / game store to pick up stuff like this because it's a local business to support. The people there are usually really cool. They're really willing to recommend stuff. They always have things like this typically in stock. I think my comic book store had 3 of each volume in stock, and if they don't have it in stock, they can order it for you, and it usually gets there in about 2 days. You don't have to pay shipping. It's great. I mean, I know you can probably get something like this off of Amazon for a little bit cheaper, but I just really recommend paying the full price and going to a comic book store. It's really cool to support people that are really passionate about stuff like that. So that's my little PSA for this haul, but that was the first thing I bought. The first order of books I put in online was at Amazon. So the first thing that I picked up was Anna and the French Kiss by Stephanie Perkins. I really appreciate these covers. The original covers were the very classic contemporary boy and girl and very cutesy, which I know kind of goes with what the book's about technically, but I just prefer these, and these look really cool, and I like the spines and I like the colors, and I just prefer this cover. It's about a girl who is sent to France. Her parents are either famous or really rich or something. She's sent to France for her senior year of high school and she really doesn't want to go, and she ends up meeting this boy and they kiss, Anna and the French Kiss, and then kind of, I think, like drama ensues. I don't really know too much about it, but I know a lot of people recommend this book, so I'm really excited to read it. The second book I picked up from Amazon is The Forsaken by Lisa M. Stase. I'm not really sure anymore what this is about. I put this on my TBR over a year ago. It is a dystopian, which I'm kind of on the outs with as far as a genre right now. I'm not really in the mood for a ton of dystopia, and this has kind of gotten mixed reviews, but I really like the cover on this. I just think it's really cool. But it was really cheap. I think it was about $1 or something, or maybe $2 on Amazon, so I thought, why not? I mean, best time to pick it up, right? So we'll see how this goes. The last book I picked up from Amazon was Bitter Blue, which is the third book in the Seven Kingdoms trilogy / they also call it a Graceling Realm book. I've already read this. I love it. It's just a chunky book, but I love it. It was a great wrap up to the trilogy. I'm actually going to do a bit of a review / gush on the trilogy. I just love them. All of these books are companions, so while you don't need to read the rest of them, it's obviously recommended. The books follow a separate main character in each one, a main woman in each one, but a lot of the times the other characters are mixed in. This one has all the characters, the main characters from the last couple of books mixed into it. So it's really great. I really love the way this trilogy wrapped up. I recommend this series just so much. All the books have maps in them, which is just a sign of a really good epic fantasy in my opinion. But yeah, these books are really good. I gave this a 5 out of 5 and I will talk more about it in my wrap up, but I really enjoyed it. The last 2 books I picked up were when I went home for my little trip home. I said before that I live across the country from my parents. I live on the East Coast and I'm from the Midwest. So I just went home about a week ago, and when I went home, my hometown had built a used bookstore. I think it's affiliated with half.com somehow, but I went and checked it out. It was an okay used bookstore. They didn't have a very big YA section, and the YA they had was a little older, so But I did pick up 2 books. The first book is the Amber Spyglass by Philip Pullman. This is the 3rd book in the His Dark Materials series. I haven't read any of the series, and I never do this. I never pick up books out of order like this. But Number one, this was super cheap, and I kind of like this cover. I have a hard time with the covers of these books, so I decided to pick it up. But basically, it's, if anyone saw the movie, which people hate that have read the books, the movie, but the Golden Compass is the first book in this series, and I don't know enough about the books. I just know I've just seen the movie, so I don't really know what to give it a synopsis. But the main reason I picked this up was because inside there's a little note, and it says, "For Jacob from Grandma Billy and Grandpa Joe from 2001, and I just wanted to give it a little home because I just thought that was adorable. I just thought it was cute, so I decided to pick this one up, and then I'm going to try to find the matching covers so I can get all matching spines and it can look pretty on my shelf. But yeah, I just wanted to give this book a home. It looked like it was lonely, so that's what I did. The last book I picked up this month was The Host by Stephenie Meyer. I know that this is a little late on the bandwagon for this. I've actually seen the movie. I watched it on Netflix randomly, not expecting anything of it, and enjoyed it a lot. I really liked it. I was really surprised. So I just had to pick this up and read it. I know that there's a lot of people that really enjoy this book, and it is, you know, I know it has a bad, you know, reputation. If you have Stephenie Meyer on the cover, then people don't really like it, but I thought I'm gonna give it a shot. I really enjoyed the movie, and I'm sure the movie left out a lot of stuff the book had, so I'm gonna try to read this at some point. I'm not in a hurry to read this. It'll probably be later on this year sometime, but this should be good. If I ever want to dive into a chunky book like this, I'll give it a go. That was it for my haul for July. Hopefully my next set of books will come in August, and then I can film that as a August book haul. But either way, thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you all soon. Bye!